For those who did not see, Hiro Mashima on his Twitter page had tweeted this out just the other day. Just in 100 Years Quest after a while, so obviously an upcoming chapter. Super nostalgic characters will appear, so please look forward to it. And I've seen a lot of people speculate on who those characters are, what exactly is going to happen that will lead into some of the very nostalgic characters. And I've seen a lot of people mention people like Mistogun. I've seen like a lot of Mistogun kind of like hopes. And I know some people miss him. I personally don't think there would be any real reason to bring back Mistogun, and there would be no kind of I don't think there would really be a way to connect what's going on right now to Edalus. Like I was wondering, like, okay, well, what would be the thing to kind of reveal? Because it couldn't be like the Anima portal. We know that the Anima originally, like the way that they were connecting the two worlds was through something that they invented over Edalus. Like Edalus is the one that invented the Anima portal. So like I don't know how we would get any form of doorway between these alternate universes for this to happen. But I did want to get my guess out there on what I think this is kind of referring to. And I think given that the next arc about Selene, the Moon Dragon goddess, and I know they say Moon Dragon god, but I mean she's female, so I think it's fair to say goddess. But I think we're going to be getting, obviously, nostalgic. What relates to, Moon Dragon stuff, or at least Moon stuff in general, is the people from Galuna Island. There's no big need to have Galuna Island, like, people obviously show up outside of some form of connection. Clean. Now, we know, like, the stuff with the moon drip, their island was shaped like a crescent moon. Everything like about the transformation that they would kind of go through at night when they were turned into like their actual appearances when they turned into those demons. I am hoping that if so, we get maybe some form of explanation on something like the difference between the natural demons of the fairy tale world. Obviously, we know the artificial ones, the Aetherius Seraph made, but just is there anything really in particular different, or it's like the natural demons? Because I think that might potentially, if ever, lead into maybe the origins of Demon Slayer magic. I don't think it's vital, but I've always wondered that. But we could easily get through that, like I said, talking about Moondrip, Selene connecting to multiple point story of the magic origins of some of the spells, like Moondrip. If you have this power from the moon, then who first decided to do it? Who invented this magic? It could easily be, maybe Selene did. Same way I think a lot of people have been speculating. Not a lot of people. I've seen a couple of people speculate. I'm definitely part of and on board with this idea of Selene being part of the creation of the Celestial Spirit Keys. She's part of the people who invented Heavenly Body Magic. Like, it would make sense for Moon Dragons to have been the ones to invent this. I've already talked about how Fairy Glitter has a pretty much the same description as how Moon Dragon powers work, and we already know like Fairy Law. That's just kind of like the updated and fairy tale inclusive version for the spell Law, the Black spell Law. It is black magic, so it would make sense of Mavis, maybe she learned about how this magic works and was able to kind of figure out a way to pretty much forge it for her own way in her abilities. Plus, I think when it comes to Moondrip, especially with its the whole moon dispelling ability that we know about, there hasn't been a deep lore or a deep kind of like lore exploration of it. I don't think we ever really needed it, but given that, and then what we saw when Selene was introduced, that the White Witch's hold on the fairy tale members, like, kind of just immediately gave out. I've been completely on board with the idea since then that Selene is the one that did that and possibly has dispelling abilities that of about the moon. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I wanted it to be brief. This is already on about 5 minutes, and I just wanted to just kind of put out my guesses right now of where I think this is going. I would like to see Galuna Island, like, in terms of importance to the story, the people of Galuna Island. I don't think they're gonna provide anything that'd be like, bring back some big character or anything. I think it'd be cool though to connect a newer character to all a bunch of different lore pieces of way earlier in the series. I think that would be a good idea. I think it would do some really nice kind of world construction and somewhat just give us a I guess I was gonna say somewhat of the nostalgic feeling, but it is what Mishima is going for from this tweet. So look forward to that. So comment below. Tell me your thoughts. Is there anything else specifically that you think is going to be part of this? I think the moon stuff, just tying to Celine, just makes it all the more likely. But anyway, other than that though, comment below, thumbs up the video, from the like button, subscribe button, and my other videos. Other than that, I appreciate it. Subscribe, and thank you all for watching. Bye.